Cool. I'm nervous. I am not normally nervous. Yo, my stomach is actually... I feel like I'm about to make a presentation. Alright, let's do this. Hey beautiful people, welcome back to my channel. It is I, and if you're not new around here, you know this space. So, spoiler alert, I'm in the UK. This is a good time, but it's actually partially why Seth and I left the UK early, but not the main reason. So that vlog is still coming, don't worry. Look out for it, it is on its way. Things will be explained, and yeah. For now, if you read the title of this video, I'm essentially starting a new series. It is monthly resets, which I'm really excited about because I don't know, I love accountability, methods, I guess I could call it. And so I've got a bunch of things that I really do. And so at the end of last year, I saw creators doing this kind of video and I was like, I love this. Like, I pretty much do it already, so I'd love to, I guess, bring you on. And maybe this can be a space where it encourages you to do the same and just, I don't know, go for your goals and break them up into bite-sized pieces, track them, and then celebrate when you've achieved them. So I've actually been putting off starting this series, and that's because it just hasn't looked perfect. And so I was like, no friend, like if I keep postponing this thing, it's not gonna happen. And so this is an encouragement to you to start whatever it is. Start with what you have, just get the ball rolling. So there will be improvements on this series, so essentially looking forward to growing in this series with you in both goal setting and everything, as well as the presentation of the series itself. So thank you for coming through. I hope that you enjoyed this video. Essentially what a month reset is that at the end of each month, I'm going to touch through different topics. Then we'll go through topics just because that's a good time. So we're going to go into health and wellness, personal and professional, spiritual, and month favorites. Let's go ahead and get started. So health and wellness. This is an area that I'm definitely proud of myself of in the past month because I've been away from Seth for about 6 weeks. And if you're new here, Seth is my husband and we essentially live in both South Africa and the UK. And so there are periods of our lives where we are separate for an X amount of time. And so I had to put things in place so I could be productive and be the best version of myself while in that scenario. So I really put effort into getting up every day, exercising, getting work done, and being productive, spending time with friends because I could feel like I'm really sad. And so I'm not going to be productive if I don't have some sort of structure. But now where things seem to take a turn is that because I'm in the UK, I had built up this routine in Pretoria, and now that I'm on the other side of the world, it's all just kind of changed and I'm kind of resetting anyway. So honestly, this video is just timely for me because I need the structure. So in terms of waking up, so my alarm is at 5 to 7 so that I can be up at 7. Does it work? It does actually. I've actually lately been waking up before my alarm. But now with the change of location, I think I'm going to move that goal up to 8 o'clock. Be out of bed by 8. That is the goal. Gym. So in the UK, it is fantastic because we can get a month-to-month membership, which is really convenient because I'm like, I don't live here full time. I really do need the month-to-month ability to have the membership when I'm here and to cancel when I'm leaving. Previously, I was training, I'd say 4 times a week. I definitely was in the space of listening to my body. If I was tired, I was like, it's okay. Don't overdo it because I still need to be productive. I still need to do work in the day. So I would train between 3 and 5 times a week. And that includes alternatives, going to the nature reserve, long walks, jogging, was really enjoying that. And then skating is something I've been loving. If you watch my shorts, you'll know that, yeah, skating has been within recently, but again, with being on this side of the planet, I'm definitely going to look into how I can still do that. And if not that, then like what other alternatives I have here in terms of keeping fit, but also just having a good time because not every day is for an exercise mat, you know, not every day is for weights. Exercise that's in the form of an activity, top tier. For now, let me stick to like home training and let's do that just about 3 times a week. Because we want to be realistic. Also, the weather here is unpredictable. Eating. So we love food. It's always a good time. And one of my goals for just being fit and healthy is to be able to eat whatever I want. But the great thing is I've gotten into enjoying healthy foods. So things like salads. Oh, give me a good salad. And I'm sorted. I think that my goal for this month is to have an eating plan. So let's write that down. An eating plan, and essentially that is because Seth eats full on dinner foods for lunch. And I'm like, I I can't eat that heavy in the middle of the day. So then what I'm going to do is I'm going to create a list of lunch foods that I can have and then kind of alternate. And then one thing that I want to do this month that will help me achieve these things is to have evening prep. Putting on my clothing for the next day. That is what I'm going to be training in the morning and my outfit for the day. I spend way too much time just standing around trying to look at like, what am I going to wear today? Whereas I can be productive. So evening prep is a thing, and that'll go into the next topic as well. And that is personal and professional. We got a lot of work to do here. Okay, so my very first point is my uploading schedule. If you're not new around here, you know that the past month or 2 months maybe has just been up and down. It's just not been cute. So I'm really sorry for the inconsistency. We're going to work on that. What my original schedule is to post on Wednesdays and on Saturdays. And the plan is to do more of a chatty video on Wednesdays, whether that is a clothing haul, ones like this, a month reset, maybe the How We Met series with Seth. So more chatty on Wednesdays, and then Saturdays / just the weekend is for vlogs, what we did in that week, good times. So let's work on that. Let's just work on getting that back up to scratch. Okay, then for YouTube, we're doing a subscriber check, and I'm going to set a goal for that as well. We are currently on, let's see, 1,170 subscribers. Thank you so much, first of all. Really love having you guys here. I appreciate it. Goal for this month. I'm not going to overshoot it because, like I said, I haven't been very consistent, and consistency is my main goal right now. So let's make the goal for this month to hit 1.8. Let's keep it small, not anything too hectic, not pressurized. Let's do that. So that's 1.8. Okay, and then TikTok is a space that I wanted to get back into. When I started it did really well, and then the algorithm changed, and then I just felt deflated and didn't carry on posting. So the goal for this month for TikTok is just to post, let's say at least 3 times a week. The good thing is that I love reels, making reels, and the great thing with that is that I can distribute it on the 3 different platforms that I enjoy. I think let's just make this heading like short form footage or short form content, and I'll make that 3 times a week. Next one, spiritual, always a goodie. So church, goal is to just be going to church every Sunday, standard. And then also a very new goal of mine as of last week, the week before, is to have a Sabbath. Let's put that down, because this hun tends to work all 7 days of the week, and that's not healthy. That's also just not how we're built. 1 day of the week to rest and chill, be with family, like that needs to happen. It's such a goodie because it also helps you prepare in the week so that you know, listen, Sunday, you're resting, which means everything needs to get done by Saturday at latest. And hopefully Saturday is more of a social day. So it's really to end the work week within the work week. So Friday, 5 o'clock latest, we need to sign out. And then we see us back on Monday morning. This thing of Saturdays and no. Sabbath. And then life group. I am going to be at church tomorrow, so I'm going to find out what the different possibilities of life group is or are, what the possibilities are. But for now, let's just get some information. Cool. Next one is journaling. I just want to do this once a week. I'd love to do it more, but at this point, the goal is to at least get journaling in once a week. I used to finish a journal in a year, and now I've already been getting halfway. And I said, babes, you're not being quiet enough. You're not like sitting down and reflecting enough, you know? Bible reading. This one I'm really excited about because I've recently discovered for a second time the YouVersion app. I'm like, back in the day when I got an iPhone for the first time, like, I don't know, grade 8 or something. It was maybe an iPhone 2. I don't know. I downloaded the app, but unfortunately it made me lazy. So I was like, let me leave this app situation and get myself a physical Bible. Like, when I'm reading the Bible, I want to be focused. I don't want to be distracted. Also don't want to just have the app and then tell myself, oh, you know, it's so convenient. It's in my phone, so I'll get to it at some point kind of thing. So the other day, I visited our life group from our new church that we were attending, and they were like, pull out your digital Bibles, and I didn't have my physical Bible with me. So I was like, you know what, let me just download it because it really is just convenient. Downloaded it. Is it not the best app? I said, you guys, what? As a graphic designer, mwah, chef's kiss. They have done such a good job with that app. It is so user-friendly. It's got different bits. I'm like, they've got video content, reading plans. There are so many different resources, everything. I'm just like, they're visual. I was like, what? Like, you guys have it this good? Why didn't anyone tell me how good the U version was? Seth was saying everyone uses the U version, which is true. So everyone probably just assumed that you already know about the goodness of it. I'm like, I had no idea. My goal is to read Joshua physically and then to listen to Acts on my Bible app. So I'm wanting to do both to just kind of, I don't know, do a comparison of what's helping, what isn't, how I can improve my Bible reading, all those things. I'll let you know how that goes. And then another topic I'd like to do is things I'm trusting God for in the month. So that's one I'm going to touch on from next month. Next heading is month favorites. Music. I definitely am the kind of hun whose Spotify is literally the same 3 playlists. One is stream, which is just mainstream music that I enjoy. Second one is praise, which is all my worship music. Third one is called Midnight. A song that I've really been enjoying is Oh by Coldplay in this month. And then just a general favorite of mine from this playlist that I've had for a while is I Wish by Tom Misch. Such a goodie, such a vibe. Get in my face with that. Next playlist is stream. Honestly, I really don't. But generally one that I'm loving from this playlist is Intimidated. And then last but not least is praise. 2 new songs that I've really been liking are one, Lecrae and Kirk Franklin, Sunday Morning. Such a vibe. And then the second one is Forrest Frank and Halvey, and Is No Longer Bound. So Forrest Frank I actually found on Instagram, which is really cool because I've really been enjoying his music. I'd actually like to listen to his whole album. He's been bringing out some really cool things that I've seen on Instagram at least. And then generally a favorite from my praise album is Farther Stretch. Such a goodie by the Sunday Service Choir. Just that's my jam for like everything, for training, for sitting, for working, being productive. I'm just like, if there's a song that'll pump me up, it's Farther Stretch. And then series. I'm not actually much of a series person. I definitely more so do it with Seth. And because I've been away from him for the past 6 weeks, I haven't done much watching. I definitely consume a lot more YouTube content than really long form series and movies. The one series that I did watch this month was Love is Blind, which was a goodie. I really enjoyed the season. I know the couples that came out of it, I was like, cool man, yes, rooting for you. I'm thinking of adding one for YouTube because I'm like I said, like I consume a good amount of YouTube content. For this month, I'd say that I enjoyed Selena Trevino's videos. She basically works in corporate but works from home. She does a lot of like productive day in my life kind of videos. So I really enjoyed that. So I got an Audible account last year because I was spending so much time by myself while Seth was at work. I was like, I need to consume content that is beneficial for me. So Audible has been a massive friend since last year. I've really enjoyed it. You actually go through the different books that I've listened to because it isn't that many. My goal at the moment is to read 1 book a month, and this month I'm listening to Michelle Obama's Becoming, which has been, honestly, I'm not enjoying it. I don't know. I think, let's say the last week I've enjoyed it more, but you can even see with how far I am with it. Like, it's the 29th of April as we speak, and this book I need to be done with it by tomorrow essentially, and I think I've only listened to like 3 hours of it. It's 19 hours long. Maybe that's the problem, guys. It's just a really long book. I'm like, my sweet spot is around 11 hours, but maybe that's the problem. But also, I don't know, like I also recently listened to Viola Davis's book. So good. That had me hooked. I think I finished that book in about a week. But Michelle Obama's, it's taking effort. It's taking effort. But it's okay. I'll hopefully get to it, but I do need to move on because I'm like, I don't want to not get through a book next month and then keep postponing and end up, I don't know, skipping 2 or 3 months of not listening. So I'm going to carry on with a new book next month and then listen to this one in between. Hopefully. I'm not going to force myself because then I'm just not going to get the other things done that I want to do. But what I have done is I've created a book schedule, which, I don't know, things like this actually make me really hyped. Oh yeah. Things like this make me so excited because it's like to be able to tick boxes and like, cool, I've read that, or I don't know, structure is just get in my face with that. So what the order is, as you can see, is fiction, faith-based, biography, and self-help. And then I'll repeat that cycle so that we're reading 4, 8, 12. So I'll do 3 books of each genre within the span of a year. That is the goal, which means the next one I'll be reading is Don Larcoma's The Ruthless Elimination of Hurry. Really excited to get into that. That'll be a goodie. Otherwise, Becoming, like I said, unfortunately, it's not been a hit for me. Sorry, Michelle Obama. Like, I enjoyed her series on Netflix. It was great. Like, it was cool to see her interact and tell the story of essentially what is her book. But I don't know, in terms of the full version and listening to it, Okay, and then last but not least, under month favorites is coffee shops. There are a couple of coffee shops that I visited. If you don't know it already, I go to a new coffee shop every Monday, or try to. It just helps with productivity. So the ones that I visited this week, I'll go ahead and put on the side. But my favorite would definitely have to be Join Cafe. So they recently opened. The staff is really nice. The owner, her name is Yanni, if I remember correctly. She was so sweet, so kind. I even met the ladies next door. It just was a great space. Thoroughly enjoyed it. I wish I could have visited more while I was in SA, but top tier. Would definitely go back. Would definitely recommend it. I had a green tea, which is quite standard, but enjoyed it nonetheless. Proper enjoyed them. I'm really interested to see how we can do that here in Nottingham. I don't know. We'll see. Let's see how this month goes. Hopefully I'll have some cute spots to share with you, because like I said, it's my favorite thing, and Beth and I both love going out to new spaces. And if we are traveling to like a new place, like I said, we're going to be visiting Northwich, then hopefully we can do like a cafe there as well. But that is me. Thank you so much. I hope that you enjoyed my month reset. I am looking forward to following through on these different goals and intentions for the next month. I really do love self-improvement and growth and reaching goals, and also making them attainable, and also just giving myself grace for the bits that I don't get right, or if there are bits that I couldn't get done. I hope that this video inspires you to go ahead and do the things that you want to do. There's so many different ways that we can achieve our goals, and also just having them solid and stated, making our intentions known to ourselves in a way that is like clear cut and put down, a win for all the people. So I hope that you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. I would appreciate it on levels. If you didn't know it already, I'm wanting to do this full-time. I'm wanting to make vlogs and videos on YouTube full-time, and so your likes, your interaction with my videos would mean the world to me. Is there anything that you're wanting to implement? What are your goals for this month? Let me know. I really want to build a community with you guys, so let me see you in the comments. Beyond that, thank you so much for coming through. I'm really looking forward to this series. Cool. Thank you for listening to this mouthful. Have a good week, and I will see you soon. In next week's vlog, myself and my friend Khali are going wine tasting, which was such a good time. So I will see you in that video. Beyond that, have a good week. Bye. I'm back. You know what summarizes what I was trying to say? I would rather get started on this and make improvements as I go than not start at all, hoping for the perfect moment that will never come. That's my thought.